Hello, Mr. Hammond. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. My name's Amerelys, Umana, a representative for Konica Minolta. How are you today?
Good, good. How's your drive up here? Any traffic?
It was quite short, and not as long as I expected. Thank you for asking.
No problem.
Well, let's get straight to it. We spoke last week, and based on the conversation that we had, it was very brief, but I was able to gather a lot of detail. You are having some issues here at Travel Express with your current device and manufacturer?
Yeah, I mean the printer is giving us some issues, and we tried fixing it, but it's taking too much money, so we're trying to find an option for it.
And till this point, you still haven't been able to find any resolution for this?
No, not as of yet.
That's very unfortunate, and I'm very sorry to hear this.
It's all right.
Well, again, based on last week's conversation, I was able to pretty much do a product assessment of what we had. I was able to narrow it down to one device, which I think could benefit your company greatly. And if you have time, I would love to explain it to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, well, the device that we're talking about is the Konica Minolta C200 Biz Hub series.
Okay.
When taking into consideration this printer, one of the main objectives of mine was to keep in mind the reliability factor, durability, and I know you mentioned quality was extremely important to you.
Yeah, those are three areas that were
You will absolutely not have to sacrifice any of these three. Like I said, they're the main objectives in choosing this product for you, and they're satisfied by all needs. Now, one of the other great benefits that I have to offer you is that you'll be saving more than 75% on your monthly expenses with this printer.
Oh, that could help a lot.
First off, I'm going to go ahead and show you a brochure, so as we speak you can kind of familiarize yourself with the product. Sure. You can take a look at it. Feel free to look at the pages and ask any information.
Before you start, I mean, I spend about $800 a month on printing and supplies. 75% of that is what I'm going to save?
Exactly that. Well, when I did the figures, I pretty much came up with a ballpark figure of what I thought you would be spending on a monthly basis.
Okay.
So that was more or less $500-600 that I thought.
Okay.
Now you'll effectively be able to save 75% on that monthly cost.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
Are there any questions that you have for me regarding this expense, or?
Well, no, just I guess explain how the printer works.
Perfect. Well, first off, let me tell you, Konica Minolta is a company that has been in business for many years. And there are certain essentials in the printing and imaging industry that are synonymous with the essentials that we need or we require today in our business world.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I want to emphasize the fact that our C200 or any of our printers will be of exceptional quality, and not only are they top of the line, but they will fulfill all the needs that you will require now and in the future.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, I want to mention to you the printer as a whole. As you can see here, it shows you that it's an all-in-one design and it's a very compact body. Take into consideration that while it is very compact, the all-in-one design is very beneficial. You have a file sharing, file saving, copying, printing, and faxing ability with this printer. Now, it's great because it prints at 20 pages per minute, which is almost double or 3 times the amount that you were able to print with your previous device.
Yeah, that's pretty fast, but I'm not getting into too much technology. I need something simple that'll do the job, and that's about it.
I'm glad you mentioned that with the technology. Although our printer is very advanced in the technological era that printers have currently reached, I don't think that'll be any impediment to your business. You'll be able to function the same way. You'll be able to learn the device very quickly. It's very easy to learn and very easy to handle.
So it can do the basic functions without me
additional learning or handling. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Now, again, it prints at 20 pages per minute, which is double, 3 times the amount that you were previously printing.
Yeah,
this is going to absolutely increase the productivity in your business. You'll be able to prioritize your business activities without having to sit around and wait for a printer to do its job.
Well, yeah, my time's very valuable. I'm always going to meetings, so I can't just stay on the printer.
You do not want to sacrifice quality, and quality will be the greatest benefit to you. You're looking for something that's going to show in your material. And I noticed you did mention that you had an issue with a customer who pretty much insulted the company as a rinky-dinky business.
Yeah.
We both know
happy.
that that is not the case here, and that will show through particularly on the materials that you print. Quality will be exceptional.
Well, that's good to hear, but you know, my concern right now is the price. All these features, once again, you know, aren't they really expensive?
Well, another great point that you just reached is the price. Our price is considerably higher considering the printer that you were looking at last week.
Okay, how
Our
much?
printer is $2,295.
You know what? I'll tell you right now, that's out of our budget. So I don't see it working. But I mean, where's the value? I guess in that cost.
Another great question that you ask. The printer itself is $2,295. If you allow me, I'm going to show you pretty much a breakdown of what you'll be saving and what you'll be paying for. The Konica Minolta is $2,295. The advantages are going to be your copy speed and your printing speed. 20 pages per minute for your printing speed, and your copy speed is going to be approximately 5.9 seconds.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
Compared to your 15.9 seconds
Okay.
On your other device. Now, I did want to mention, since you're very particular on the expenses and the cost of the machine, you're going to have an additional incurred cost of $365.
You see, I mean, the price keeps adding up, so
It does add up, but take into consideration that this $365 will be every 21,500 copies, or every 4 to 5 months, based on your $5,000 copy a month average.
okay. But you know what? It's getting too expensive, you know. So I don't know. Anything you could tell me then?
Absolutely. Let's move on to the absolute core savings of this device.
Okay.
Your toner cost currently with your device that you have in office now is $100 per toner.
Mm-hmm.
The toner that we have to offer you is $14.50.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cheap.
At an average of 4 toners per month, you'll be saving a lot of money, and you'll be spending only $58 on toner a month.
Yeah, as opposed to like
$400.
$400. Okay.
Absolutely. Now, including all the administrative costs and whatnot that you'll incur on a monthly basis, your expenses will be $73 with the Konica Minolta in comparison to $418 with your Fertrell model.
You know what? I kind of see it paying for itself now.
Absolutely.
So
The difference in price, or may I say your savings on a monthly average, will be $345
per month.
per month.
So
Now, the difference between the printers is $1,700, and the savings a month are $345.
so in less than a year, I
The
guess.
higher priced Konica Minolta copier will pay for itself in a matter of 7 months.
7 months. I mean, that's very interesting. I see. When I saw the price, I thought it was too expensive, but that sounds all right. But you know what? Unfortunately, I already made a verbal agreement with this other company, and I think I'm gonna have to honor that. So I'm sorry. I don't think I can do it this time.
Well, I understand completely that you're very loyal to your previous manufacturer. Take into consideration that we know that they're a great competitor, but what we want to offer you today is a machine that's going to not only it's going to grow with you in the future, and this machine has all the ability to grow with your business. It'll be a great investment and a great savings to you.
You bring up a good point. I mean, we are growing, so I need to start thinking about the future. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. When could you have it here by?
I can have this machine here for you in no time without any delay to your business.
Tomorrow?
Absolutely. I can go ahead and start the paperwork.
Okay, let's do it then.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cross your fingers. Cross your